That's what leads me to the main issue. This isn't me getting annoyed because I'm bad at parkour, but my problem is that everyone's seen Parkour Warrior before the event. We've had people try and recreate it with just the jumps, made a block for block remake on their servers, and even tried to steal the world via world download. Call me a fortune teller because I foretold this drama. Hi, Jack here, and today we're going to be talking about something that irritates me a lot. Before we start, I may get a little passionate here, but I do not mean any hate. I do have some bias. I would like to document the facts over saying, oh yeah, this person, you should go attack them, because I would never go out and say this person should be attacked, because please do not, never go out and harass or be toxic to either side in this matter. Anyway, on with the video. I'm all for people making recreations for private use, but the issue has been for the last few months that I talked about in a video where you can find down below. I talked about this exact issue. Everything erupted when Scott S. Major sent this tweet. Disclaimer, there's no official MCC public server. Any server running the MCC game modes are doing against our wishes, as we do not want them to be on there. It sucks that there are people out there profiting off our games that they didn't even make, when we do not want to make money from MCC. Like, we have nothing against people wanting to remake stuff for private use or for their friends, but we have specifically asked on several occasions not to release stuff publicly, and this server is going out of their way to ignore that and sell ranks on it. This was later replied by Noxcrew themselves. I want to address a few things that are brought to my attention concerning some of the members of this community's conduct outside of MCC. As you all may know or may not know, yesterday Scott S. Major tweeted out about a server that was recreating MCC games on a public server against our wishes and making money off of it. This is of course goes against our request that all recreations are kept private and not available for public download or play. Scott discussed this issue on the server's Discord channel with the server's owners, and the matter has been resolved. However, following the discussion, a number of members of the community has been seen on that server spamming channels, harassing staff and generally being a nuisance. This sort of behaviour is completely unacceptable and against everything we here at MCC and the Noxcrew stand for. I am disappointed in anyone that was involved with this situation. All of us at MCC promote unity and respect between our contestants, between the members of this server and any fans that interact and engage with the event. I can't believe I have to say this to you all, but do not attack, harass, spam people of servers in defence of MCC, Noxcrew or Scott. As always, we appreciate your support, but we do not condone toxic, edgelord or aggressive behaviour enacted on our behalf. Your words and actions have consequences, and the people on the other side of the screens are people as well with feelings and should not be made to feel attacked or harassed for any reason. In situations like last night, please allow us to deal with it and leave the other party alone. Attacks like this only make the situation worse and more difficult to deal with. I want to thank the majority of you for your continued support of MCC in a respectful and positive manner. We really do appreciate this. Noctis. So what happened? There was this server I refused to advertise as what they did wrong, and even I am against what they did. I do not want to lead any hate towards them, so I'll be using an alternate name. I will call them the Hurricane. The Hurricane made the public server where MCC games were on there, and to state, they were completely stolen. They just call it almost, it was a copy paste. They took entire builds and made a server for money. For the fact, MCC, they do not get any money out of MCC. They don't pay the creators. The creators don't pay them to join. It's all for fun. They're getting money off their own pocket to run this event. They had the audacity to say they got permission from the Noxcrew to make server with ranks, which, no. I want to address the criticism a lot of people have against this, so let's buckle down and see this. First up, fair use. People are comparing taking builds to games like Skyblock. People are comparing taking builds like how games like Skyblock and Skywars are just adaptations of Skyblock. Here's the thing, the games are different. Skywars are more of a genre with various type of bed wars, egg wars, cake wars, zombie wars, tiny island where people fight, wars. All these games are different from each other. Let's compare both Sky Battle and Skyblock to other games. They are unique compared to the other games. Here's a non-Minecraft example. Sherlock and Elementary are both based on the source of Sherlock Holmes. One is a good adaptation of the character put into a current day situation, and the other is Sherlock. However, people say the games can be copied as fair use and adaptation as they don't own the genre. No, but they created a type. They created a type of game. And you think Noxcrew are being a bit petty for doing this? Mojang agree with this if you just read the EULA. Any content you make available in our game must also be your creation, or you must have permission or legal right to do it. You must not, and you agree that you will not make content available using the game that infringes on the right of others. You cannot use content that is not yours. Clear as day. Hurricane chose not to only copy the builds but stole the resource pack. They stole builds and broke the EULA. They changed nothing to the builds and just did a good old copy paste. The second big issue is, why not make it public? I've mentioned this before, but it's the same as saying, hey, why can't I just wander backstage at Disney? Once you see Mickey headless, the magic's ruined. And if you had access to a server 24/7, you'll get bored of it. The whole appeal of MCC is an event. It's a rare event that will happen once a month. The Olympics doesn't run every day, or people will honestly get tired. The exclusive appeal of MCC that was what brings people in. That's why you have creators asking to join. It's a fun event for people to enjoy, but there's those who just steal builds and ruin it for everyone. Not everyone can play in the football tournament, and some countries like Scotland had to wait 22 years to qualify. Anyway, I hope you understand when I say this bluntly. MCC is invite only, and it's Scott that decides, and spamming him is going to ruin your chances of joining. Would I love to join MCC? Absolutely! Just for the fact to play with YouTubers I've been a fan of for a while, but also to push the Brit cult. Why did I mention the jokey Brit cult in a more serious video like this? I want to end with this positivity, as there are some good parts of MCC that people forget. Not long after the MCC Discord server opened, I made a joke based on this Metopia post about one of the challenges. Then Noxcrew asked for merch and I just replied brick. Thus the brick cult began, and the whole goal was to get brick merch into MCC. It's not a real brick, but like a foam brick with the MCC. But it's unlikely to happen, but I've honestly been tempted to make one myself. Yeah, 150 likes and I'll make the brick merch. The Brick Cult is a group in MCC that keeps the chat going. It's just a good group that have fun and greet each other with the brick emoji, and with so many admins supporting the Brick Cult and well, people like Quig supporting as well. I made a bet that if we go into MCC, I would sit in the voice chat and just read bedtime stories. Last update video, I wore a brick skin for a few minutes and I didn't think Noxcrew was recording. I was just joined for a joke, and yep, we made it in the update video, which someone pointed out and I allowed. We sat in a voice chat together, I read the Lorax, Three Little Pigs, and sung a traditional Scottish ballad of "You Cannae Shove Your Granny Off a Bus." I'll say this, I'm going to keep my promise, I'm going to do a full 2 hours of reading bedtime stories later at another time. But why do I mention this? MCC is a community created by a group of people who I'm honestly happy to be a part of. This is going to be kind of official Haston, Noxcrew and Scott S Major, long name Scott. Can we, the Brick Cult, appear at MCC? It would be utterly magical. Anyway, on that, if you enjoyed this video, please share it around and leave a like. I do believe that although people are sad that there are no public recreations, there's other ways to show your support by supporting the creators, sharing around the event, supporting the event, and giving your support by getting the Brick Cult into MCC. Anyway, hope to see you guys next time. And